Gotta be ready for when the war starts. Fighting these battles through life got us accumulating war scars. Nothing is given. We going through these curses while we living. We soldiers on a mission until the dead in Christ is risen. I thank the Lord for Abba Bivens, Most High in Christ, for all the fallen soldiers that I didn't mention, for all the fallen sisters too. Through the years trying to fight back the tears cause we missing you. And I never met comma war, but I hear stories from the brothers, and the truth, he was a dinosaur. And I know one day we all gotta die. I pray I go honorable like Makata's eye. Fighting through these curses to survive, I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, fighting through these curses to survive, I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, it's war at all costs, they killing us off. We holding on to all thoughts, no memories lost, and you can fall for they snare.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to vote. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. See, these niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on stopping, got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Hey. One way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we something authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach
till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, but down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. My hymen say I cup full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, it drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart. And Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy. The tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess me and Johanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see. and I make the dead speak and teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece, and I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She call me 47, praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame, ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, duplicate, loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, duplicate, loyal to the king.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground. Nah, this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round, take round, take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth. Nigga, cool yo. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay dearly. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sit, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with them weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know two things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my aunt, I'm gon' meet the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die, so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. With that
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuck, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards around us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuck, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards around us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass. Need to stop it. Ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ass you to stop it. Ass you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby so below to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass need to stop it, ass she the prop. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prop. I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell
and never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophet? That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Death of a failure, bitch, I can't afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop, their ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. Lucky about that. How about some God? Like, technical difficulties. Didn't know if you hear me good. Up to Dungabar is way. Captain Russia is way. Unfortunately, no voice to segment this week, but again, you know what I mean? We just open in the chat. ISUPK is 63rd episode of On the End. We got from James Judah, young man from Judah, all the way in there, Leicester, Carl, Anthony Nakapaya, Ron, Kamala, Ron, Rocket, North, Chris Moran, we also got news like the League from the North, we got Halbar from Birmingham, we make sure you like, share, subscribe, we got Hash Kalyan, just art, make sure you like, share, subscribe, contact the number, which is 079 607 46784, 079 607 46784. Make sure you come down to 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Schedules are classic, extra class every Monday, 7 till 9 p.m. Tuesday, online straight from London by Officer Shamgar himself. Sometimes even Officer South afternoon, but 7 till 9. Get that on the ISUPK, United Kingdom on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, all the types of social media there. It's all on there. It's Tuesday. Wednesday, 7 to 9, 394 larger old beard and white body. He's a law class. We're opposite Duncan going to the law as well. We've got third education breakdown class, management class, headline country. Any scripture you don't understand, make sure you come down with the floor, come down with 394 larger old beard and white body. No, so I'm big to shower park, no sign price. Go to long bosses. We get into a few topics. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, keep pushing the show, man. And also any topics, let us know what topics you want us to go over. Again, make sure you contact 079 607 4674. Anything we're going to get into that. So first things first, Arms Corleone. What happened? Arms Corleone and then Bouncer. Come on, man. Disappointment. Really? No. But you can still do it though. You're hard to see this out though. I'd rather that was my story. How's the water diet going, man? You got that big bottle, that massive one. But you don't wait for night time though. Go better yourself though. Like give the time, what is the time, man? Yeah. But yeah, man. What do you say? That should be. What one for the bottle though? How much for the bottle? About 10 for the bottle. So anyway, back to Arms Corleone, man. Luck, yeah. That's right. Remember that old Samsung charger myself back in the day? Flashing. No, so really one mic.
No, this was filmed at that.
The flashing yesterday or?
No, we didn't put it on. I think it's dead because usually when it's on, that was stable.
It's alright for now. Let me see what I've got. It's alright for now. Yeah, man. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The arms and the bouncer thing, man. Both these men were talking big shit like, yo, I'm gonna smash his face in, da. When the fight come, man, oh man, it's two men hugging for 5 minutes, man. Was it actually 5 minutes, wasn't it?
5 minute round, so about 15 minutes.
15 minutes, man. Come bounce, man. Let me down, man. Don't let me around. Bouncer won, so I'm still happy about bouncing. Come on, man. That was a disgusting performance, man. I couldn't believe that, man. In fact, your arms to the nerd did better damage than him. You see it? I was putting a bit of flying knees, couple 1-2 jabs. It was disgusting, man. So lucky. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, man. Let me see if I got it on here real quick, man. But Bouncer, man. And the joke, I know Bouncer could have done better than that as well, man. Bouncer was hugging him up the whole fight, man. Yo.
Bouncer running out. Jumped in. Straight into the clinch. Arms gets rid of him with the over under. Oh, nice body kick. Looking good on the feet. Bouncer looking out for the clinch there, Carl. Yeah, Bouncer goes for this. So Bouncer right hand over the top. Oh, big shot. Time. Gets him the over under. Nice outside trip. Takedown now, side control here for Bouncer. He's going to look to get his breath up here. I think he'll control the side. Look at the strength and electricity coming from Arms Corleone. He's trying to, you don't think it's great at getting up if you're on the leg. If you do it's so difficult to stay up, you know. And I just like to see Bouncer just getting his breath in there, getting used to being in there. And in with all the outside factors also. We got in the corner there, Haiti. We've also got Ashley Grimshaw as well, one of the top grapplers to come out of the UK. Mark is building up, he's really exposing his back as he does it. If bounces to let go of his hands. Nice, now go to a wrist right. A nice body lock on the other side, which means he's got his left arm around his waist to control his posture. Still arms trying to get back to his feet, but this is going to be exhausting as well. I think we're a minute in. 100%. You see the way arms is just trying to get his head higher than bounce. He makes him a broad leg. Now he gets his hips higher than bounce. He's broad leg again. Bounce is kind of holding on here a little bit. Look at the little thing there, Bounce just reaping that leg back inside, breaking down the base of arms. Nice little trip on the way out. Just make sure he's breaking his heart a little bit. Sometimes when you get your hands up, you think you're up, and then that little leg reap just can you wait on the floor.
And listen, that was the whole fight, man. The whole 15 minutes was that two men hugging up, man. Now, fair enough, a win is a win. So fair enough, I can't be mad at him. A win is a win, but damn, listen, that's not how I want to win, man. I wanted to see them haymakers, man. Man's talking about I'm gonna smash this man's face, and that's what I wanted to see, man. So lucky, how much for the pay-per-view? $9.99 for that. Come on, man. Listen, the Little Man fight was better than that, man. That was robbery, man. But you hear about how they got robbed, didn't it? I heard that like people streaming it on YouTube and robbed like how much bags? 100 bags.
70,000 people.
Look at that mic in the workshop.
Yeah, they said 70,000 people was watching it illegally. So to my calculations, that's 700 grand they lost just off illegal streams.
And the wickedest thing is this time I actually paid for the ticket. You get me? Usually I'm one of them 700,000.
70,000.
70,000, but this time you actually watched it properly, man. And it was let down. It's like bouncing, man. I don't know how you're gonna come back from that. How was it bouncing in jail the whole 9? Then a performance like that, man. Damn. I mean, big up to man like Tazarpan also joined us as well, man. You know what I mean? How about you?
Tuesday, closing of the Feast of Tabernacles, September 28th, which is this Tuesday coming. Come on down to 394 Lodge Road, B18, 5PW.
There you go, man. So we gotta go into Haiti, man. So as you know, in Haiti, ISUPK fed loads of brothers, man. Come with a big, what's called the HGV, the truck. I fed brothers, man. These brothers were on the border running from an earthquake, man. It's mad how America will accept Afghans and stuff, man, but won't accept brothers, man. Imagine this: the Afghans. You know when George Bush war on terrorism, he was against Afghanistan. And the people that George Bush was at war with, he will allow their refugees to come to his country, even though he was at war with them in the time of George Bush. And meanwhile, brothers that are running from an earthquake ain't harm nobody, man. They're kicking them and deporting them out of the country, man. But we'll accept all these Afghans into America, accept all these Afghans into Britain, man. And that proves that we're the children of the Most High, man. Everyone hates us and we did nothing to no one, man. We didn't fight against America. We didn't run 2 planes into no buildings, man. Afghans did that. But yet Britain accepts them with open arms, man. You know what they were doing to the brother on the border? Whipping them with whips, man. You see?
From the horse.
They're whipping them with whips, man.
I seen briefly.
The US Border Patrol was whipping them with whips. Listen, I'm pretty sure, man, the US Border Force does not supply its people with whips, man. I'm pretty Mace probably batting with whips. This ain't slavery, man. And these people having a field day with black people and whipping them, man. That's, we're the children of God. And that's why we need each other, man. We can't leave it to white people to save us. We can't leave it to Chinese to save us. We got to save ourselves, man. And that's why the ISUPK had to feed blacks and Spanish. You know why? No one else will save us, man. No one else will help us. The white man won't. We come to this country begging, just like the Afghans are begging. And the Afghans get heard, man. They get a brand new house. They get housing and a brand new place to live. What do we get? We get whipped, man.
Right.
Lucky don't care.
And the sad thing is, obviously, these black people are running for safety for their life, and then they're being whipped with a whip. Because why? Our oppressor sees black people as animals, so he sees Haitians and all Mexicans and Caribbean people all as animals. When it comes to their people, they treat them good, whipping them, and they would never treat white people like this, man. You know who needs to be whipped? These white people blocking up the M25, man.
That's right.
Every day they're blocking the M25. Why is it that the one? I'm trying to work out what do they want.
Some sort of protest, man. Blocking the M25 and people trying to get to work, man.
There's some. Why is it the actual know what is the one?
Some sort of protest, man. I can't remember.
Listen, does anyone know online what they want? Like what did these white people want? You know, I'm gonna Google it and see what it is. The one I see something about insulate Britain. What the hell? What do you mean? Like, what do you want? So you're blocking the M5, the M25 because you want Britain insulated, and they're sitting there with signs. Those is the people where a man needs to ride a horse and whip them, man.
That's right.
Whip them and get them off the M25 so people can get to work, so people can get from A to B. I'm gonna Google it right now because I need to find out what it is these people want. M25. Let me Google it. M25 protests, and hopefully it gives me my answer. Yeah, that is right, you know. Yeah, just now. See, it says insulate Britain activists, the block parts of Dover. Hold on, let me read this one. It says insulate Britain. Insulate Britain protesters blocked the port of Dover this morning as part of their 7th protest in 10 days and compared themselves to Winston Churchill, who was a racist. Bear that in mind. More than 40 activists for the radical climate group. Oh, it's a climate group. Set up roadblocks on the 2 main arteries leading to one. I mean, what did you mean by insulated? Have you got any idea what they mean? What do you want?
I just have no idea. I have no idea. Kid you know.
Like, what do you want? Hold on, let me see if we can. Hold on. Let me type in. Yeah, you can play it. Yeah, play it. Type in insulate Britain. I need to know what the hell this is.
Little climate protesters. Starting delays and making people late for work. Man, these money's here with man.
Gas prices could, and actually that's not on the homegrown renewable energy, industrial, business or government policy.
Oh, is that all the one? Is that all? Damn, I thought it was something more serious. So this actually.
Going.
So lucky, man. But look at that. And this is what pisses me off the most. Like people care about the ozone layer, man. They care about the air, the congestion of the air, and having a protest in the motorway more than they care about black people. You know what I mean? All over the globe, everyone's talking about clean air and they're blocking the motorway and protesting. Who's protesting against these brothers that get whipped on the border of Mexico, man? Who's protesting against black people getting deported, man? Wrongfully, no one is, man. But they care about the congestion and the air pollution, man. That's why it's up to us to care about Hong Kong. No one else does, man. No one else cries for black people. No one else gives a damn. Everyone gave a damn for the Afghans. Everyone cried for them and said they should come over. Britain said they wanted more. Britain said they wanted more. There was a protest in town and they were saying 25,000 ain't enough. That's what they were saying. But meanwhile, no one cares about black people. No one cares about Mexicans, man. They deport the Mexicans. When America is the Mexicans' country in the first place, man. They deport the Haitians, man. But fleeing from an earthquake, man. Fleeing from an earthquake, something that they got no control over, man. The Afghans is the one thing, man. The Afghans are Muslim anyway. They believe in Sharia law, man. It's their God, man. They believe in that garbage, man. Let them stay in the country. They're Muslim anyway. So why wouldn't they want to be ruled under Muslim rule, man? But every country took them in. Meanwhile, black people, nobody wants to take them in, man. No one wants to take them in. Everyone wants to deport them and hit us with whips, man. Hit us with whips like really gloves. That's not how the border force is supposed to deal, man. I don't know how they roll and how they work, but I'm pretty sure in the handbook it doesn't say whip people with whips, man. I've seen mace and batons and all types of stuff and shields and even guns, man. But a whip. I'm pretty sure that ain't it, man. When it comes to black people, that's how they treat us, man. So like, you say that.
Now, this is what they want. It says the campaigners are focused on the installation of UK homes to make them more energy efficient, reducing the impact of central heating on the environment, and to make fuel bills more affordable for families. Listen, the white man's full of shit, man. This shows you that he ain't got enough problems in his life, man. For a man to sit and block the motorway over that. Meanwhile, these Haitians are getting whipped on the border, man.
That's right.
Like we got real problems where, you know, black people are getting killed. We're getting whipped on the border. We oppressed. We in jail. We have real life problems. And this piece of shit, excuse my French, this piece of shit, which is getting ready to celebrate gay pride tomorrow because he's gay, is his only problem is insulation in the house. It shows his problem is insulation in the house. He's willing to block a whole motorway over insulation. Listen, man, Priti Patel spoke bad about the Black Lives Matter movement, and they didn't block no motorways, man.
Right.
They made sure traffic could flow, and they didn't block no motorways. Meanwhile, these pieces of shit, excuse my French, want to block the motorway over insulation, man, because they want the bills to be lower. They want it more energy efficient. Listen, man, the white man's the devil, man.
Right.
He's got no problems in his life, so much that he can take a sign and go block up the motorway. Whereas with us, we got real life problems, man.
That's right. That's like a Priti Patel. She talks about refugees and so forth. But refugees, a man looking for refuge, man. A man looking for safety, man. Now, ain't that just the Haitians?
Right.
But why don't see Priti Patel say anything about the Haitians, man? I ain't gonna say, you know what, we gotta get some Haitians over here, man. I saw the big hoo-ha you did about the Afghans. What about the Haitians, man? Where's the 25,000 Haitians coming to the UK, man? Where they at, man? I wouldn't mind a couple living my ends, man. Turn Britain black again, man. We've got enough for East Indians right now, man, and Polish and Eritreans, man. Time for some black people, man. We wouldn't mind a couple of them in our ends right now, man. We wouldn't mind a couple of them brothers get some help, man. But that's the problem. When people see Afghans and Chinese, they see a life and they say, oh, man, them poor Afghans, man, them poor Chinese. When they see us, they see scum, man. And that's why it's for us to help us, for us to feed us. Because guess what? They would never feed us because why? We're nobody to them, man. We're not alive to them. The Afghans are alive, the Chinese, their lives, but our lives don't mean nothing to them, man. We die by the hands of the police and no one goes, let's save them black people, let's help them black people, man. No man in the house, single parent homes, black on black crime, and no one's ever said, you know what, let's help them black people, man. We can have an earthquake in our country, killing millions, man. And when we're running, trying to get safety, they're deporting us and hitting us with whips. Hitting us with whips, man. That should show you, black man, we gotta help ourselves, man. And if you're a black man that don't want to pay tithes, you're a greedy bastard, man. Guess what? We saw where our tithes went the other day, man, when brothers went to Mexico and fed brothers, man. Your tithes fed brothers, man. Make sure they got water, man. I saw a brother with a crate of water to himself, man. Had water in abundance, man. And that's where your tithes go. But if you're a greedy bastard and, you want to hold it to that money, then you do that, man. You see how far you get, man. Because you know what, go on. If you hold on to your money, you're still going to go anyway, man. Or you can give that money and help brothers to be fed, man. Help brothers have a better life, man. It's a lucky, man. And look at this right here. Look at these brothers getting whipped, man. Getting whipped by the US border force, man.
We're having a hard time. Our family sends us money, but we can't eat. We have children, but don't have diapers. Look, now I have to cross to the Mexican side with wet money to be able to buy things for the child, and we have nothing. We're unable to eat. I need help with everything that's happening to us over there because there are a lot of children, and they're only removing the single parents, and the children are left alone. Just imagine.
And look at that, man. Brother, look what black people are going through. Look what black people are going through, man. I'm pretty Patel didn't see this. I thought England was all loving and kind and we're taking people's refugees and we'll help them. So why are black people getting this help, man? Why we ain't getting no help, man? The brother said that they got children with no nappies, man. They got wet money. The family send them money, but they can't spend it anyway. They can't get it, man. Where's all this help, man? How did the richest country on the face of the earth leave black people to starve, man? And that's why all we got is the ISUPK, man. If you want to take your chances out there with the IUIC, then fair enough, man. You do that, man. Last time I checked, the IUIC gave money to Ghanaians, man. Give money to a Ghanaian school, man. Geneva butt naked, man. Or you can go to the GOCC, man. Then you get me. I'm pretty sure they help out a lot of white people, man. Or you come to the UPK where a Haitian man can get fed, man. Everyone's trying to find all these lost tribes. Everyone's trying to find these lost tribes. You get me? But what about that? What about the Haitian man? Who we know is an Israelite, man. You want something, Professor? Oh. What happened to the black man in your ends, man? Nobody wants to help him, man. But everybody wants to help the Ghanaian. Everybody wants to help the white man, the Chinese, the Afghan. Nobody wants to help black people. Even fake Israelite groups that claim to love black people, man, don't want to help black people, man. What's that Haitian so like a Haitian actor, man, Garcelle? And she starred in what's it called? Soul Plane. Even she claimed that, oh yeah, my people did it there and cried and so forth, man. But she don't even love her people herself, man. Let me play it for you, man.
My people being treated this way, they are fleeing because of the conditions in Haiti, because of the earthquakes, because of the disasters, because of the political unrest. And this is how they're being treated. They're being treated like they are criminals. They're being treated, I feel like I'm watching a slave movie. These patrol officers are on horseback and they are whipping people, innocent people who just want to be treated fairly and get food. We can't seem to get a break, and it breaks my heart, and I am ashamed that this is how Americans are treating other immigrants. I came as an immigrant. I didn't speak a word of English. My mom brought us here for a better life, and we work so hard when we're immigrants. We work so hard, and we are proud to be in America. This is not okay. It is not okay, and I am just, it's...
Look at that, man. This is upset, man. You know, her being, for the tribe of Lee by herself, she's seen the injustice, the fuckery, like I should say, of her people, man. She ain't happy, man. And she ain't happy. And guess what? That's why we in the ISUPK, we love black people more than they love themselves, man. But this just talks about how she loves Haitians, whatever, man. She's married to a white man, man. She don't even love her own people like she says she does. She cries for her people. Meanwhile, she can't lay down with one, man. She cries for her own people, loves her people so much. Meanwhile, she can't have a baby for one of her own people.
So
That's right. I believe so, That's right.
So yeah, her talking about, what did she say? I feel like I'm watching a slave movie. Listen, man, we seen the slave movie right there when you got with a white man, man. That's what she done. Her getting with a white man, that's the slave movie. There's no point in her crying now, because when she goes home to her partner, he don't care about these Haitians. If these Haitians was her people, like she said, she would have got with one, man. Maybe, maybe she's on big money, right? Yeah, she's on big money then. All right, then. So she's on big money. If she cared about her people so much, she would have got with one of them and took him out of the struggle, man. Look at her, look at her man right there. She's disgusting, man. She's not allowed to talk about black problems no more. She's disqualified, man. And listen, man, don't let the curly hair fool you. Don't let the curly hair fool you.
Those are sisters, right?
Yeah, come on. Don't come on with alcohol, man. Nah, man, that's a sis, man. For what I know anyway.
Listen, them kids is devils also, man. There's 3 devils in that picture.
And so, like, if I may, she's pissed off at the fact at the way the white man is treating her people. And you married the man that whips your people. You married the man that treats your people like that, man. That's why the ISUPK is the only place where you'll find real black love, man. You got a lot of people faking and acting like they know better, man. The ISUPK is the only place where you will find black people that actually love black people. Even the people that act and claim to love black people don't really love black people, man. We're the only ones that actually love black people, man. Slack it on the bar.
Listen, man. All she should do is just send all the money. She should take all of his money and send it also, man. Like, look at him, man. What makes her lie down with him, man? What in her mind made her look at this, man? What made her look at this man and think this man? Look at him.
Talk about trying to figure it out. It's like trying to figure. Listen, man. It's voodoo, man. You can't figure that shit out, man.
What in her right mind would make her say, okay, I'm gonna lie down with this man right here? No, she's disqualified from all black problems. She's disqualified. Tell her leave the black, talk to us, man.
That's right.
You see the video for her, the brothers got there with the people. This match low as well.
That much low, yeah, but it works though. So like they talk into it though. Talk into it.
So the brothers of the UPK then on the commanding general, you know, went out there, seen them giving out water, potatoes, food, clothing.
That's right.
So much that the news even contacted.
That's right.
It was on the news actually.
That's right. Big CBN too, you know. Come on.
The news put extremist group. You see?
Yeah, extremists, but we're doing what no one else would do for black people, man.
We're beating people with I think the officers are extreme. The way they're beating the Haitians with whips and whatnot. We went there, we fed them, they had tons of problems getting there. They said the police pulled upon them with guns. And just can't remember that was half the story.
And that's all police can do for black people is beat us. That's all the white man can do for us is beat us. If we're on the streets running from the police, they beat us with batons, man. If we're trying to sneak into the country, they beat us with whips, man. That's all white people ever done for black people is beat us, man. Nothing but beat us, man. Never helped us, never aided us. Come on, man. But anyway, the brothers went out there, did an excellent job, man. I think the police said donate to a church. And they drove an hour more and started to feed black people. This is the brothers right here, man. Look at that big HGV truck, man. Crates and crates of water and stuff.
One second, yeah. Find somebody. No, you can't.
Look at that, man. Makes a nigga want to ball, man. So like, yeah. But look at that, man. Only in the ISUPK would you get that, man. I saw fake Israelite groups helping the Ghanaians, them, man. But nobody wants to feed black people, man. And that's why we're the ones that actually follow this Bible, man. If you could get my scripture, please, Baba Kushar.
John chapter 21 verse 17. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me?
And Jesus Christ said to Simon, man, who's what's in Peter, said, do you love me? You know, keep reading.
Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things.
And Peter goes, listen, he's kind of pissed because Christ asked him 3 times, man. And he goes, Lord, you know already, man, that I love you, man. Keep reading.
Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh saith unto him, feed my sheep.
And Christ said, feed my sheep, man. If you love me, feed my sheep, man. And that's what commanding John Yohana has done, man. Fed the sheep of the Lord, man. The sheep, the Israelites, man, fed them, man. Brothers that was hungry, fed them, man. Everyone claimed to love. It's mad how Christians love all people. And last time I checked, black people are people also, man. And Christians will do missionary works for Africans and Afghans and all types of people. But for some reason, whenever black people are hungry, we never get it, man. We never get it. All the work and money Christians do in the ends, man. And yet black men don't get it, man. The black man in the council states never seems to get the money the Christians be putting up. And Christians be putting up some money, man. Food banks, the money, donations, man. You know what I mean? They send barrels to India and Africa and Oxfam and all types of places, man. But for some reason, the black man living in the council flats never seem to get this money, man. The black man in Haiti never seem to get this money, man. That's why it's for us to love ourselves, man, and do it ourselves, man. We got to separate from all nations and do this thing ourselves, man. Not marry the heathens. A sister online said that same woman pays this man child support, man. Pays this man child support. When have you ever heard a woman paying a man child support, man? That's how much the system is built for them. That woman, because she's black, she got to pay the white man child support, man. Damn. I've never seen that in my life. Ever in my life, man. So that's why we got to look for ourselves, man. Because nobody else will feed us, man. We're not worth feeding to nobody else. That's why we got to do it, man. It's lucky, man. Anything we're saying that.
And also, where they went, it was a category 4 neighborhood, meaning what? It's full of crime. People get murdered there. They're saying it's a category 4 neighborhood. And they went there, man. Why? Because priests of the Lord go everywhere, man.
That's right.
The reason why your pastors in there, why? Because the Bible says they chill in king's houses, man.
That's right.
They in king's houses in soft raiment, man. In the gay clothing. That's what the Bible says. They have on the gay clothing, man. That's in the Bible. So that's why your pastors ain't there. This is why your pastors have turned on the news and seen us there. And we shaming them, man. The work that they're supposed to be doing, we doing it.
That's right.
And obviously they're gonna come and spread lies, extremist group, this and that. Listen, man, nobody ain't feeding these black and Hispanics. And guess what? The time's coming now that the time's coming now that these religions that tell lies about us, the people in these ghettos is gonna see who serves the Lord and who don't, man. The people in the ghettos is gonna see, you know what? In my time of need, the Christian church wasn't there for me. Christians is gonna realize in their time of need, their pastor wasn't there for them.
That's right.
Now they're about to see, you know what? The ISUPK is the home of the truth. People in the world can even see that. Them Haitians who was there, who's been bowing down to white Jesus their whole life. White Jesus didn't come and give them water.
That's right.
White Jesus didn't come and deliver them food that they didn't come from America into Mexico to bring them goods, man, and clothes and stuff for their babies. But the ISUPK, man, did do that, man.
That's right.
Which lets you know that this is the home of the truth.
That's right, man. It's a luck, yeah.
Good. Here.
We're coming out here to make sure that they can get what they need.
We see your group out here. So what are y'all doing?
We're coming out here to make sure that our brothers and sisters can get some food and some water. We have toiletries. We're coming out here to make sure that they can get what they need. As we saw when we just went over there to speak with them, they said that they were not able to take our donation, but they can give them to a church. Those people are not at a church. Those people are under the bridge. And we have cases, we have pallets of water, we have pampers for the children, we have clothes for the women and the men, and we have all the things that they would need under the bridge, not at a church. So we're trying to make sure that we get them the food and the access that they need. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go around, go through Eagles Pass, go through Mexico, and give them what they need from the other side. That's all.
Can you tell me who you guys with?
We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We're a Bible-based nonprofit organization. We're based out of Harlem, New York. We're under Commanding General Yohana. And we teach that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites according to the Bible. And those people that are behind this gate, those are our brothers. It's the tribe of Levi. And Texans always love to say that they don't need an excuse to help Texans, and we don't need an excuse to help our brothers. So we here and we gonna help them.
And what were you trying to do for them?
We were just trying to give them clothes and the things that they need, water, toiletries. We have a couple of things that can assist them, that can make this hard time that they're going through a little lighter.
And what if the military, what if they tell you that?
They told us to go and donate it to a church.
What do you think about how the government is handling the situation?
Well, we see how they handled the situation with the Afghanistan people. We see that they've allocated over $300 million to the Afghanistan evacuees, meaning they rescued them. And these were people that actually committed terrorist attacks on our soil. These people are coming over here because of an earthquake that they could not control. And this is a horrible incident. And America claims to be the place to pursue the happiness, but they're trying to pursue happiness and safety. And America is turning them around, and it proves that this is not the land of the free.
Do you guys have a center here in Texas? Or?
Yes, we are the school in Texas.
Okay. What about those who didn't just come from Haiti? Now, maybe they're originally from Haiti, but they've been living elsewhere in South America. We've seen many people come up after being out of Haiti for almost a decade. Do they still, deserve asylum, even though they've been out of Haiti for years?
Yes, absolutely. We're here to help those people that are under that bridge. We're here to give them the food, the water, and the clothes, or whatever it is that we can assist them with. That's it. This is a state of emergency. And in this state of emergency, if America doesn't want to help them, we will.
How long are you guys planning on being down here to keep providing assistance for these people?
We're going to come down here as much as we can, as long as we can, as long as there's people still under that bridge.
Okay.
And your name, please?
My name is Captain Yatazak with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana.
Can you spell your first name for me, please?
Yatazaq.
Thank you.
Where can people look you guys up, brother?
We're ISUPK.com.
Okay.
We have schools all over the world. We have a school in Haiti. We have schools everywhere. We teach this all over who we are for our people to come back to their culture. So it's ISUPK.com.
All right.
Last question. What is your message to those in power, whether it's the president or those who are DHS or Border Patrol? What is your message to them?
My message to them is that thank you for showing everyone who you really are. Thank you for letting everybody see your true colors.
And what do you mean by that?
Thank you for showing that this is not the home of the free. This is not, all men are not created equal. Right. Thank you for proving the Declaration of Independence has nothing to do with minorities. That's right. If you're going to call this the land of the free, you shouldn't choose who you want to help. Right. They made sure that they could help the Afghanistan. Now they are calling these people, they're deporting them back to their homes when they are running from the ground caving under their feet. There's nothing they can do about that. Those people in Afghanistan, they could have stayed home. Right. They chose to come over here. But those people, they didn't have a choice.
Appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Have a good day.
And there you go, man. We all we got, man. Like Captain Yatazak said, man, the white men ain't gonna help us. No one else will help us, man. So we gotta help ourselves, man. These fake Israelite groups ain't gonna help us. The church ain't gonna help us. Religion won't help us, man. So we gotta do it ourselves, man. That's why if you're in the ISUPK, you need to come in the ISUPK, man. If you're in the UK, you need to contact 079-607-46784, man. And contact Captain Parasha, man. And ask him how do you get in these ranks, man, to help blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Because no one else won't do it, man. But ourselves, man. So luck, yeah. So again, we're gonna switch it up now. We're gonna go into what should we go into now, man? Actually, let's go into the Afghans, man. So our sister, she works with the Afghans, and this is what she was saying about them. Apparently, some shaggers go on, man. Ah, so lucky dongle boy. You want to see me with the new iPhone, you know? You want to see me, you know? That Google, that Apple Pay thing is a shit, man. Yo, come on, man. Got my card in that. Still making payments on that, man. So lucky. Let me get this one anyway.
Just want to say this as quick as I can. Just heard today from my son, who worked in a hotel up country, and he was cooking for the Afghans. He's quit today, which I'm glad that he's quit, because he does not need to take any more of their rubbish, how they speak to him, how they disrespect him. He's a chef, and he's never had this problem wherever he's worked before, but he started this new job about 3 weeks ago, cooking for them. They have been put up in a hotel up country, Reading, should I say, and basically they are given like prepaid cards with like £1,000 on them. They are given mobile phones. They've all signed on, so they're getting job seekers allowance. Today, televisions are coming in because they had 32-inch, and they were complaining that the televisions were too small. So now 42-inch televisions are coming into each room. This isn't just happening there, it's also happening at a hotel on the Hagley Road, which we saw a few weeks ago, and they have literally trashed it. It's I can't believe that what's happening. But he's left, and I'm happy that he's left. Apparently they went to the Home Office. The Home Office spoke to the council and says that my son needs to apologise because of what he said to one of them. And he said, no, I'm not doing it. When he tells me, get on with your work and do your job, and tells me how to cook, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. So my son basically stood up for himself and told him where to go. And he didn't like it. Another thing is that they won't sit with anybody that's black from the council. They will not sit with a black person from the council. Pardon, Hud? And they don't want black cleaners cleaning their rooms. And this is what our government, have rescued and brought into this country, thinking that they are better than us, and they're not. They're so disrespectful. And I'm just, like I says, I just want to tell you what's going on. You can share it if you want to share it. Our government needs to stop doing what they're doing, because they're signing them up for brand new houses when there are people who are in hostels with children waiting to be rehoused. This is absolutely disgusting of them. They make me sick. Our government is making me sick. The amount of money that is being spent on people who have no respect for us.
Oh, I saw you that. Man, we got 32-inch TVs, and they say they're not even big enough, man.
The Afghan man's become bougie, you know. Took him a week to become bougie.
Nah, a bit more than a week. A stoosh. A bit of a week at some time. Man, stoosh, man. Say, man got a mobile phone. I had to go to hell to get this new iPhone. So just to get a bit of Apple Pay and that.
Real?
I had to go for a bit of hell, man. This man talking about what a new phone, man. Can you imagine that, black man? You picked cotton and came for this country, man. And came here and fought in World War I and II, and you can't even get to stay in the country. And an Afghan man that hates England, and you know, at one point in the early 2000s, fought against England, man, and America. Bin Laden was from Afghanistan, man. And guess what? The same people that fought against this country, they get a brand new phone, man. They get a 32-inch TV and say,
and a prepaid card.
And a prepaid card. What's that?
Where there's money on their card, so basically you might as well say it's a bank account. Having done no work, man. Meanwhile, you got black people out here working for minimum wage, man. Some jobs don't even want to pay niggas on time, and these Afghans come here, get a TV for free, get a hotel for free, and they're moaning about the food they get, man. Listen, like you said, they don't want to sit with black people. And listen, we told you this was going to happen because every race thinks they're better than us.
That's right.
Listen, you take the poorest races. The Polish think they're better than us. Right. The Romanians think they're better than us. The low-level East Indians think they're better than us. The low-level Pakistanis think they're better than us. all of them think they're better than us, and we continue to love them and welcome them. Listen, man, this should be a wake-up call that separate from all these other nations, man. Because this man's doing his job and they're telling him how to do the job. Whereas they're coming from a country where they're meant to be oppressed. They can't be that oppressed if they're saying they want a bigger TV. Do you even have TVs in Afghanistan still? Okay, I'm just remembering it from the past. Didn't know they had TVs there. TV should be haram. TV's haram. I don't know why they even want TV. Listen, man, the English are too kind, man. Obviously, when they say they're kind, they're not kind to black people, but they're kind to everybody else. Giving them prepaid cards, giving them 32-inch. What did they say? 32-inch TVs too small.
Meanwhile, our grandparents paid for their own transportation here, man. Paid for a room, not even for our own house. And these men are complaining about a TV, man. Black people have to vote and march and fight, man. So the Afghans can come over here and live nice and cushy, man. We put that work in, man. And these are the people that hate Americans. If you hate America, you hate the UK also.
Right.
They're both allies, man.
Listen, man.
I just can't believe this shit, man. And then black people gonna lock up, man. Black people that loved England and fought for England and built England and saluted the flag and went to your church, man. And fought in your army, man. Fought in the RAF, man. You want to deport, man. Got the nerve to say black people are Australian society, man.
Right.
A man getting a prepaid card that he ain't paid for, that's Australian society. Someone got to pay for that prepaid card, man. Someone's paying for them TVs, man. Someone's paying for them hotels and the food that they're eating, man. That is Australian society, man.
And this lets you know black people ain't respected in England, man. Because they said that he must apologize to some Afghan. Listen, man, apologize for what? Doing his job. He said, no, he's not going to apologize. So now he's lost his job. These Afghans is coming over here and they're going to do the same thing that every race does, man. Be preferred above you. That's what's going to happen. They're going to come over here and they're going to be preferred above you. Happens every single time, man. This is why black people's been on the bottom for so long. Because why? We trust our oppressor, and our oppressor just comes and puts someone way over you. These Afghans is going to get the new houses. They've done it with the Somalians, man. The Somalians got all the new build houses. These is people who's coming from a place where they live in a mud hut, man. They live in mud huts, and now they're coming over here to what? 3-4 bedroom houses, new builds. Meanwhile, you've been on the waiting list the whole time. You ain't getting no new build. This just shows that England don't love you, man. What this should show you is Great Britain's a place which is full of shit, man. These things should push you into the truth. These things is going to keep happening because the Lord's showing you, okay, then you don't want to love me, but you want to love your oppressor. It says in the book of Deuteronomy, because you didn't serve the Lord with joyfulness, I'm going to have you serve your enemies, man. And that's what we're doing right now. Because we don't love the Lord, we choose to love our enemies. The Lord's saying, okay, then you don't want to love me. Go love your enemies and see how they treat you. That's right. And we've loved our enemies, and this is how they treat you, man. That's right. We've loved our enemies, and they deport you, put you on charter flights. The Lord told you that, okay, you don't want to love me. Love your enemies and see what happens. And you've loved them, and they ain't never loved you back. That's right. The whole point of the Lord saying that is so you can realize these people don't love you, and you return to him, man. But we've become so simple, we don't understand that, so we just keep loving them. We love them. They brought Romanians over here, put them above us. We love them. They brought the Polish, put them above us. We love them. They brought the Somalians, put them above us. We love them. Now they've brought the Afghanistans. We love them in the Caribbean. They brought Chinese people, put them above you. We love them in the Caribbean. They brought East Indians and put them above you. When are we going to realize that these people don't love us back, man? It's time for us to wake up and smell the coffee and realize they don't love us back.
That's right, man. We give them too much love as it is, man. It's time we love our own. Like that sister, man, married to a devil, man. Time to drop that, man. Stop giving them our money. Stop giving them our love. Stop giving them our labor. Fighting in the army. Fighting in the wars. We gave them enough, man. Let them fight in their own. Let them play in their own leagues, man. Their own football leagues. And Raheem Sterling needs to open up a black league, man.
Right.
And see how boring the UEFA turns out, man. Let them fight in their own wars, man. In fact, let them go and do their own Olympics, man. And we see how much gold medals are getting track and field, man. How much gold medals are getting swimming, man. How much gold medals are getting anything. British people, look how people they piss off back home, man. Meanwhile, Raheem Sterling is a man born in Jamaica, not even born on the soil, man. They love how people piss off home in England, this, England, that. Meanwhile, everyone that made England great ain't even English, man.
Right.
Everything about England that makes it great ain't even English, man. They love to parade the St. George Cross.
Mm-hmm.
St. George never seen England in his life, man. A little bit of history. St. John's the man born in Turkey, man. Ain't nothing great about England. England is fake, man. Everything that's English ain't even English, man.
Right.
So love Dana meat, innit? Dana meat's Turkish, man.
Right.
They love tea. Tea don't come from England, man. Talk about Yorkshire tea. Listen, tea comes from India. Chicken tikka masala is a British national dish, man. That don't even make sense. Chicken tikka masala is Indian. Fucking the word is Indian. Tikka even sounds Indian, man. Talk about Dunlop tires, man. Listen, no rubber trees don't grow in England, man.
Right.
The rubber trees in South America, man. Talk about I love a cup, man. I love a coffee. Coffee don't come from England, man. Cadbury's chocolate don't come from Birmingham. It don't come from Bournemouth, Birmingham, man.
Right.
It come from South America, man. These are the thieves. The thieves of the world, man. They go around stealing people's culture, man. They go around stealing people's culture and bringing it back to their country, acting like, oh, we made it. This is ours. If you don't like it, you can piss off back home. But how about you give everyone their culture back, man? Give everyone their culture back. And black people tell them we stick to our own, man.
Right.
And we see that England would be nothing without us, man. England would be nothing without black people. There wouldn't be no underground in London, man. That same money that they're spending on the Afghans, black people made that money, man. In slavery,
Right.
we made that money, man. Ain't no white man can work no cotton field, man. Lazy, man. They can't work for nothing, man. The only thing the white man's good at is killing and murdering, man.
Right.
And he use that killing and murdering trait to enslave other nations and take, man. That's what it's good for, man.
Mitty, what is your nationality? Because I see you talking a lot of nonsense in the comments. Mitty, what is your nationality? Before we even dialogue with you, I see you posting. What did you post? I see.
It's called trade. It ain't trade. It's steal, man. Steal the nerds. This is Google the British national dish. Chicken tikka masala.
Nigga said trade.
Chicken tikka. That's the word is Indian, man.
Mitty, you can't be a black man, Mitty. Mitty, what's your nationality? The nigga said, he said what? He goes, so when will you get the command to 1 Samuel 15:3 and who will command you? Listen, if you read the start of the verse, it will let you know that the Lord told Saul to kill the Amalekites. That's already gone, you dummy. If you read it from the top and you start from verse 1, Samuel goes to, I believe it's the same one, Samuel goes to Saul and said, the Lord told me to anoint you king, and Saul was meant to do what? Kill the Amalekites. This nigga said, when are we going to get commanded to do this, which has already happened way in the day.
It's not important.
And Mitty, give us your nationality.
It's not important, man.
Give us your nationality. Come on, Mitty. What's your nationality? You got 2 minutes. What's the next one? I can't be asked for this clown. But listen, what's your nationality?
England ain't so great. England won't be nothing. What comes from England, really? Nothing great comes from England, man.
Right.
England was known for timber trees.
Think he's a white man.
England ain't great for anything, man. No oil don't come from England, man. No textiles don't come from England, man. Oh, no, don't worry about him, man.
Yeah, he's a twat.
I'm not even block him.
Let him stay. Let him stay.
Man. I like Mitty, man.
Get me Mitty, man.
Man. I get a cockney though, you know.
You think?
What do you get from him?
I don't know. This could be a East. This could be a Packy. I don't know.
You reckon?
Mitty, a white man called Mitty. Then it's like a nerdy. A white boy that, yeah. Kind of coke sniffing white boy. That's what I get from him, man. Listen, Mitty, come on. What's your nationality? He's not gonna say.
Nah, definitely a cracker. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Trade.
Yeah, definitely a white boy.
In the meantime, we move on, man. Mitty's going to slavery. So
yeah, don't worry.
You know, you control all you want.
Yeah, Mitty, when you go in slavery, it's not going to be trade. It's not going to be trade when we put you in slavery. Yeah, actually, we're going to trade him. We're going to trade him back and forth. Mitty, man, we're going to trade you back and forth.
Anyway, we're going to go into a little thing now. Yeah, so a brother from what? This is what in the 80s. What the brother said about England. And to be honest, England ain't really changed since then. But we're going to show you what the brother said back then, and that it ain't changed even now.
I'm saying that England is a very racist country, and for me, yeah, right now, yeah, I feel the racism stronger than how my parents felt it, because at least they could see the aggression in their face. Things are so different now that basically you've got people within society that want to hold us back, yeah, and these people are in institutions more. You understand? I'm not scared about the white guy on the street that's got a beef with me. I'm scared about the people within the institutions who purposely try to hold me back.
Institutionalized, right?
Institutionalized. But what I'm saying is that it's very sophisticated.
Listen, this brother's not wrong. See, a lot of black people walk around thinking racism not exist no more. Why? Because they don't walk down the road and hear a man call them a wag no more. And they think, oh, it's gone. Well, ain't no white man's ever bothered me. Ain't no white man ever called me a wag. But you don't understand is that man that calls you a wag don't exist no more. But guess where he is? He's in 10 Downing Street, man. He's in the House of Parliament. So no man don't call you a wag to your face. But you're always wondering, how come a white man did the same crime as my cousin, but my cousin got 30 years, man? Because that man's in the House of Parliament, the House of Commons. He's a judge. He's in high places nowadays, man. What's the Bible say? Give me one about wickedness in high places, Baba Kushar. So a lot of black people think, you know, is this no more? So look, give me a moment. Play me your thing real quick. Let me know if you hear me. 1 1 1 1 1
1 1 1 1 1. Mitty. Oh yeah, it's alright. Mitty. Mitty. Yeah. Yeah, it's 12.
It's too rough. I got a low mic, man. I watch that. I'm trying to be as loud as possible. Nice one. Give me Galatians.
No,
Ephesians
6 and 10.
Well, a lot of black people think that slavery done. Oh, you lot bitter, man. Stop being so silly, man. I ain't been calling niggas since I was born. That was them days, man. It's not, man. Racism still exists, black man. You don't know it. Why? It's not in your face, man. It's not in your face. You don't see. No one will call you names no more to your face. The man that used to call you names, guess what? That racist that used to call you names and call you gollywog, he had children, man. And he taught his children to be racist just like him. But somehow we think that, these racists somehow disappeared. It's still about, man. But they work in the court system now, man. And that's why you're doing life behind bars, man. They work in home office, and that's why the winners get deported, man. They work in the home office, and that's why you don't get no benefits, and they're fighting for benefits and cutting off your benefits and won't give you no housing, man. It still exists, but they're not in your face like it was in the 60s, man. Give me that, please.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
And that's the problem. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. You want to see an NF outside your door call you a gollywog, man. You think, well, I don't fight against no fleshly man, so man that can see physically. So therefore, it must not exist. Nah, man, the Bible, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. The fight that we have ain't a physical fight, man. There ain't no white man calling us gollywog, man. There ain't no me trolling online and talking garbage, man. The fight we fight is institutional, man. It's systematic. Keep it in.
But against principalities.
But against principalities, man. That's where the principle comes from. The principal in the school is the man in charge, man. We don't call him principal in the UK, though. Or we call him headmaster. We call him the headmaster, man. That's how I'm getting the fuck myself. I just know it's the bailiff. The headmaster, man. It's a lot, yeah. And that's the man in charge. The president is the man in charge, man. Boris Johnson calling black people pickaninnies. You know what I mean? In the Caribbean, they call little kids picnic. And that word comes from the word pickaninny, which is a black child, man. And Boris Johnson said black people are pickaninnies, man. With watermelon smiles. Right. That's what we fight against, man. We fight against people in high places. See, we think our fight down here with some NFs that cause nigga. Nah, man. Your fight is against the Home Office. Your fight is against the Prime Minister. The Home Office deporting the elderly. You know what I mean? The job center cutting you off, man. Go job center. You know what I mean? You're a black man working for how long? Somehow you lose your job, man. You're on job seekers. And they try to make a black man work for free. Right. Yeah, but they try to make voluntary work.
It's more you do more hours than a full-time job, but you get paid £50 a week.
And when you say no, well there you go. You don't apply for job seekers, man.
Sanction.
Cut you off, sanction, man. That's what we are up against.
But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness.
That's what we fight against, man. Principalities, rulers of darkness, man. That's what the white man is, a ruler of darkness. You're fighting against the TV system, the radio system, all these things that is pumping out, man. All these laws that the white man makes to oppress black people. That's what we're up against, man.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
In high places, and that's where the oppressor is, man. In high places, in Parliament, 10 Downing Street, House of Commons, House of Lords, the Home Office, you know what I mean, Home Secretary, all them types of things there, man. And that's what we fight against.
And this man right there, he's in what? He's the police force, man. He's the police officer. The wickedness in the high places is what? You think you're not getting jobs because you don't have the skills. It's because this racist is in power, man.
That's right.
This racist is in high places. So you come to the job And listen, every black person understands racism exists. This is why your grandparents always say you have to work twice as hard. The reason they tell you have to work twice as hard is why? Because they understand this is a racist system.
That's right.
They understand there's racism in high places. This is why studies show if you got a black sounding name, you're less likely to be accepted into Oxford University based off your name sounding black. So this man don't need to call you a wag no more. Him calling you a nigger on the road, that's small time, man. I mean, what's calling you a nigger nowadays? That's small time. He would rather hit you where it hurts, not giving you a job, not allowing you to go to university, giving you longer sentences in jail. And then and because he doesn't directly call you a nigger, you think he's not racist. But you need to look deeper, man, and understand there's different types of racism. Yeah, go ahead.
Even this Mickey bastard, man. You know what I mean? Black people talking about black problems. It's evident that black people are being whipped on the border, man. It's evident black people fight against systematic racism. And any white devil jumping on the chat with anything that you can say is racist, man.
Right.
How could you be mad that black people are mad unless you're racist? And that shows, man, these devils are racist. They don't even know it, man. How can anyone see how black people are suffering and have anything to say, have anything smart to say?
Right.
She didn't say anything wicked, man. Only a racist can do something like that, man. Black people are starving and hungry and dying by the police. Only a racist will jump on there, jump on and say, oh, well, go for that job, man. Go help yourself. Only a racist will do something like that, man. We think the white man's all nice and humane and loving. No, he's not, man. The minute you talk about your pain and you're like, oh, God, stop. Put it in the past, forget about it, man. Meanwhile, he has a puppy for every remembrance day, man. He must remember his dead devils, man. His old devils that died by bombs and all sorts. But we can't remember the Windrush, man. So
Right. Listen, man, Mitty. Like, which black man beat you up, man? Like, what black person's hurt you, man? This man's, imagine his
Oh, so lucky you went down to that race riot, man. Remember in Central London when the brothers were pulling down statues? You probably went down there to defend the statues.
You know what? I think Mitty might be the guy that the black man was carrying. What's his name? Yeah. Have you still got that picture?
Oh, black man probably saw this woman.
Probably. Have you still got that picture? Listen, Mitty. I think we fact. Is this you, Mitty? This is you, man, Mitty. Get me. You went to the race riots. You got a beating, and a black man saved you, man. It goes not. Mitty, is that you? Look at you holding your head, Mitty. Listen, man, Mitty. Why are you mad at us for, man? A black man saved you. It wasn't me who saved you, though. Well, listen, Mitty, I wouldn't be saving you like that. Mitty went to a race riot, got a beating, and a black man saved him, man. Listen, Mitty.
A black man bossy head,
exactly.
Come on, man. You can't do, man.
And Mitty right now is showing why that black man shouldn't have saved you, man. Right. Your behavior right now, Mitty, shows why that black man shouldn't have saved you. Because you're still being racist. Listen, man. Come on, man. Just tell us your nationality, man. That's all we're asking. Just tell us what race you are. Come on, Mitty. We're giving you 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, Mitty.
You know better to go into a race right for the black people, man.
Come on, Mitty.
What do you think is going to happen, man?
Come on, Mitty.
Man. Come on, Mitty. You don't got to play football properly, man. You're going to go down there and beat black people in the race, man. Come on, man. I don't know what you thought would happen, man. Anyway, moving on to luck, yeah.
Moving on from Mitty.
We're gonna go to Ardy. Ardy's a white rapper that can't rap. Yeah, that stole black culture, man. Stole black. Imagine this. With all the systematic racism, black people can't get jobs, can't get opportunities that white people get. And we found a way to make a bit of money, man. We've got our talent, man. One thing we got the talent that other nations do not have. Other nations do not have talent, man. We have talent that they don't have. We found a way to make money. And with the one thing that what we got, they've somehow wormed their way into it, man.
Right.
Somehow, like everything, just like they stole the doner kebab from the Turks, stole the tea from the Chinese, tea from the Indians, and everything. They stole everything, man. They stole everything. You know what I mean? They somehow stolen black music too, man. Look at this black man, just don't piss you off, man. I don't know what I will, man. So this is the rapper called RD, man. We stole our culture, made money. Imagine this: the white man got the whole world to make money, man.
Right.
RD go college and uni, the whole world set up for him. No, sir, not their batteries. Got the whole world, but what he's gonna do? Still the one thing that makes black people rich, man, and buy his mom a car out of our money, out of our talent, man.
What plays little shit? Little shit.
me tell you something. What you're seeing here is racist, man.
Mm.
This man got a million. This is England is his. England was designed for people like him. Do you know signing on and job seeker allowance was made for people like him?
Right.
We just somehow got it because we're British, but it really wasn't made for us, man. England was made so he can prosper, and the one way that we can make money is stole from us, man, and bought his mama a car, man. They weren't the best car in the world, but still, he bought his mama a car, man. By stealing black people's culture, man.
Right.
That should piss you off. That's why we shouldn't let other nations into our thing, man, into our culture, man. Let him do his own thing. We're too accepting. We invite other people into our thing. What they're gonna do? Steal and build up their community, man. Imagine this already stole black people's culture to make money. They already built a black school. They already built a studio for black people, young black boys to go there and start building the roads. No, he bought his mama car, man. And guess what? He didn't look after his white family, and his white family gonna live happy and nice, and she gonna buy her son a white car and so forth, and that money gonna stay white, man. That black money is gonna turn to white money, man. And that's why we should let them in no more, man.
Listen, man. Like you said, the white man's got the whole earth to make money, and we found a little avenue, and now they've come to our little avenue, man. RD got put on by who? Ross. RD got put on by Ross, and it's not even any good. And him, there's a new white rapper as well. You seen him?
Yeah, apparently it's RD's cousin, isn't it? If how much the rumor or something like that.
Yeah, it was saying in the song. So now it seems like what every white boy's saying, yo, there's a lane for us. So now they're all coming into rap, and then before you know it, 10 years time from now, UK rap is gonna be white men rapping, dressing like us. I mean, the Africans done it, man. First day was those sandals, ashy feet, and the African garments, man. The ashy feet, the sandals, and the African garments, and then now they dress exactly like we do. Listen, man. I heard Tion Wayne sing a song. I'm a fly boy. Of course, I'm African. Listen, man. I shook my head. Once upon a time, they was ashamed to say that there was African, man. Right. And now he's saying he's a fly boy. Of course, he's African, as to say his people should know he's African because he's fly.
That's why they caught you. Again, like I said, black man, this rap thing is our only option, man. These Africans and white people got better options, man. And you see, we shouldn't give them our option because when we flop, it's it for us. When they flop, guess what? They can go to university, man.
Right.
They got another avenue. Do you know Tion Wayne got a uni degree, man? The man got a uni degree. That's why we should let them in. They're fine, man. Stop trying to let them in. Skepta actually let him in and said, I'm not doing rapping no more, so dead. I want to go to other things, man. Tion Wayne can bounce back and do something else. Black man, we ain't got no uni degrees, man. We ain't got no hairstyle in life. We ain't got no rich uncle, man. Our father don't own a corner shop like the Indian man. Our father don't own land like the white man. It's the only thing we got, man. Let them have their thing and we have ours, man. Tion Wayne got a uni degree, man. That's a fact, man. Let me show you real quick.
It was during his final year of uni, so it was a crucial time. So he graduated a bit later. So I feel like there's a perception of him, he's not very educated, he doesn't come from a good home, he's not a proper person. But him graduating was F you to be to people, be yeah, I graduated, I'm lit and I still rap.
Damn.
Yeah, man. His mom and his sister said people think he don't come from a good home, he ain't well educated. He is. That's why black men, listen, they got their back up and we don't. That's why we gotta keep it black, man.
Right. A nigga said, this devil said, I love a bit of Ice Cube, This devil.
You're gonna need more than Ice Cube.
He's a clown. But back to Tion Wayne. So Tion Wayne stole our life. And even she said, yo, obviously he's got a degree, he's educated. So people think because he raps he's uneducated, meaning he's dumbed himself down to pretend to be like us. And even during COVID, what you was finding is a lot of these African rappers, because they were scared of COVID, they was flying back to Ghana and places. They had other places to go to, whereas us, the children of slaves, we don't have nowhere to go to. So we had to stay right here. Meanwhile, all these other rappers, what's his name, Monkey and all of them, they was in Ghana. I can't remember, it was all in Ghana. They was all in Ghana, and we had.
Monkey's Ghanaian?
Yeah, it was in Ghana.
Oh, I thought Monkey was a brother.
Is it? Nah, no chance. See, if you see his dad and hear how his dad talks.
You sure you're not talking about Dimsy?
I'm talking about the dark skin one with the cane rolls.
Oh, fuck, man, come on.
I'm talking about the dark skin one with the cane rolls. It was in Ghana talking about with his family.
Oh, shit.
You can't tell.
No, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. It's like,
Listen, is any of them niggas from 6'7"?
It's literally the cracks,
Any of them niggas from 6'7"? I know Rocco looks like a brother.
Nah, I think one Philly's more brothers.
Yeah, Grizzy, M24, Sticks.
And the man,
yeah, I think I like one Philly more now. To be fair, I think I prefer them. But listen, man, everyone steals our culture. We say it every week. RD's done it. H has done it. And the thing is, they're making good money, man. Listen, Stormzy as well. Stormzy is making a killing, man. Do you know how much money Stormzy is on now? Yo. Yeah, Stormzy is a millionaire. Off of what? Stealing Wiley's flow, man. He's even got a song called Wiley Flow. And you know what? I seen I interviewed Wiley today saying, he was asking, he put it on his Instagram, he was saying, what would you do if someone stole 5 million from you? So I believe his manager stole 5 million off him. So people make out like Wiley's a madman and is upset for no reason. If someone stole 5 million off you, man.
5 million.
Yeah, no. Imagine Wiley's the godfather of what grime they say.
Yeah.
They say he's the godfather of grime and Storms is the face of it. Is there any more MCs that make money? Skepta obviously don't really do it no more.
Skepta stop now. But even in the old timers.
Is there anyone that
dead now? The last man now would be like AJ Tracy, Chip.
I don't. Chip don't seem that rich though, is he?
Nah. Well, he got money, but he's not doing like
it's not like it's not like Stormzy. That music for me, I don't know. You like it? Nah, I think it's garbage. Grime. I think it's garbage.
You don't think grime? Nah. You never like grime from even grime was popping, but I've been a grime for a long time. Still.
I think it's too fast and it's just, not too fast, but
just like grime is like
it's garbage.
Shit,
the only one I like is Bugsy Malone actually. Nah, man. You know who was hard in their prime? Devilman. You know that man was hard. That man was hard. With that, what was his mixtape called? Had that San Andreas tune on there.
Oh, I ain't talking about.
What was the mixtape called?
The Case of San Andreas, isn't it?
Yeah, what was the mixtape called? Development. That's what I'm saying. That's the hardest. That's one of the hardest mixtapes that's come out of the UK.
It was hard. You got an interview talking about the casquettes and whatnot. He goes, his baby mom troubles and whatnot, and then sorting that out. And by the time he come back, the game left him. You get me? That's why he couldn't get back. He couldn't get back on it. But the game was like he had the game on a lot.
Right, makes sense.
Makes sense. Man. You get me? So again, this is how they go. This is how England treats us, man. Do you know there's still what Grenfell Tower victims that ain't been paid out yet?
Damn.
Do you know there's Windows victims that still ain't been paid out yet?
Damn.
Still ain't paid out yet.
I didn't know those Grenfell victims that ain't been paid out yet, but I know there was an East Indian man that lied about being in Grenfell and got paid out. Remember him? He lied about being in Grenfell Towers and he got paid out. So how is people that was really there ain't got paid yet? No, they need to sort it out, man.
And while brothers ain't been getting paid, look at Boris. Look what Boris talking about, man. Boris talking about planting trees. He's talking about planting trees, man. While brothers need money for the injustice, man. And this to show you that England don't love you, man.
Everybody to follow the example of Imran Khan of Pakistan, who has pledged to plant 10 billion trees in Pakistan alone, and he's going some. And I think it's very important that we in the developed world recognize our obligation to help less developed countries.
Trees. 10 billion trees. But what about the brothers that ain't been paid out? What about the Haitians getting whipped, man, and what's that, man? Bring somebody over here talking about planting 10 billion trees to have global warming, man.
Yeah, so luck it if I could. Speaking of that, the reason they have to plant all these trees is because the white man's cutting them down and destroying the earth, man. If you just left everything how it was, everything would be fine. Like they cut down so much trees for no reason, and then where the animals live, they become you destroy their natural habitat, so they behave out of character. Like there was some article I was reading, they was saying that so much trees have been cut down that certain animals that live out there, that live off the natural land and whatnot, they've started to them animals which would never eat another animal started to eat each other based off what? All the trees being cut down, man. Also, what? The trees also help us. The trees also help us. That's why there's so much trees. The trees also
fuck. We breathe in oxygen, we got carbon dioxide. The trees breathe in carbon dioxide. It's oxygen. Yeah.
So of course we're gonna have global warming issues and all of those things. Because this man doesn't let the earth rest when it's supposed to. He just destroys the earth, destroys it. And this is why these people should never rule the earth, man. The earth under them has been run down. Like you'd be surprised when black people rule the earth, you're gonna be like, wow, damn, I didn't know the earth could be this beautiful. You're gonna see everything grow. The trees are gonna be happy. The grass is gonna, everything's gonna be happy, man. When black people rule, but living under our oppressor, they just destroy everything, man. The whole earth is in mourning. The land can't even rejoice, man. The land gets no rest. This man abuses it, man. This is why he shouldn't be in power. Listen, if it was up to him and he was to run this earth forever and ever and ever, all of mankind would die, man. All of mankind would be wiped out. And this is why the Lord has to do what? Come back and put this man in chains, man. So he can no longer harm the earth and the people on it. So he can no longer cut down all the trees. Like this man just takes, it steals everything. It steals all the music, cuts down all the trees. Everything this man steals, man. There's nothing he won't leave. And this is the thing, man. You gotta stop trusting these people, man. They're gonna rob everything. Everything they rob. There's nothing they will leave. They rob every stitch of land. Like what you will see is, listen, man, the British, they come to your land, man. They take it. Your land becomes theirs. They put their Church of England there. They put their religion there. Then 20 years down the line, everyone's speaking English. Everyone becomes Christian. How is it that East Indians is Christian? How does that make sense, man? They're meant to be Muslims or Sikhs or Hindus. But this white man puts his religion everywhere. Everywhere he is, his religion goes there. But the whole earth becomes Christian, man. Listen, this man needs to be removed out of the way. In order for us to have a happily ever after, this man needs to be removed out of the way. As long as these people rule, black people will never be happy, man. We can't be happy as long as this man's ruling the earth, man. As long as Mitch's grandfather's ruling the earth, we can't be happy, man. We need to be ruling the earth.
It's like even Lamentations 5 and 4. And this is the wickedest thing. See these devils, what they do is talk about we gotta stop global warming, we gotta stop cutting down trees, and they get black people to start what's called buying green. And guess what? It's not black people destroying the globe, man. It's you. It's not you. Listen, we don't take flights. We don't take flights every minute. Boris Johnson does. Boris Johnson, the one flying out to one country for a meeting and another country for a meeting. The average black man goes on holiday once a year, man. We ain't the one polluting the country. Talking about we gotta plant billions of trees. Listen, I ain't cut a tree down in my life, man. I ain't the problem. I don't pollute, man. I have one car, man. You're the one with 4 or 5 different cars, man, going to one meeting and another meeting. Man. They tell black people they charge black people for clean air zone. But we ain't the one polluting the air, man. That's what they do. So I don't have no company that chops down acres and acres of trees. I don't have a company that makes paper, man. I don't have a company that makes wood and furniture. It's not me cutting it down. But they blame it on black people, blame it on the poor, man. Have the poor cutting down and recycling shit. Like we're the ones messing up stuff, man. When it's the rich that's doing it, man. When it's the white people that's doing it in the first place, man. We ain't the ones doing it, man. That's what they do, just ruin the earth, man. And when they cut down the trees, guess what? The rainforests are all messed up now. The deers don't know where to go. So you're seeing deers dead on the motorway. They want to build their motorways, they want to build trees and paper and all types of stuff. Man. They just destroy the earth, man. That's why they shouldn't do, man. Back in ancient times, guess what? A black man would go to the lake, man, with a fishing rod and get 1 fish or 2 for his family. Not the oppressor. The oppressor takes every single fish out of the ocean, man. Every last one, man. And it ends up on the shelf of Tesco, man. With what? What called bird's eye fish fingers? Bird's eye fish fingers, man. Fish cakes. Takes every last one. He's a greedy bastard. Must get paid for every single fish that moves. Back in ancient times, we would chop down 1 tree, man, use it for firewood, man. Or a piece of paper. Not this bastard. Clears the whole forest out, man. The whole forest has a company. Williams paper. Stacks it up in paper, man. That's what they do, man. Drop that shit. No sweat. The last one. I'm going to 50%. This is why black man. This is when the Bible goes, the Bible says, "Don't let sinners entice you, man. Don't let sinners entice you and make you do things." Man. You're gonna find that a lot of sinners that entice us are what are rappers, man, like influencers, man. The brothers we live around the ends about and so forth. Don't let them entice you. Anyone should entice you, persuade you. Let it be the men that ISUPK. This whole life that we love to is fake. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that as well.
Called High All the Time, but you don't actually smoke.
Right.
Do you? You also wrote a song called High All the Time, but you don't actually smoke.
Right.
Do you always lie in your songs?
Well, I was high all the time, but everybody else was smoking around me.
Is it true that you once asked Snoop Dogg to stop smoking weed on set?
Yeah.
Look at that, man. The ISUPK, we're against weed smoke. Weed smoking is a sin according to the Bible, man. A lot of black people are fighting weed addiction. Why? Because some shit that 50 Cent said, man. The 50 Cent's album, look called Get Rich Die Trying, which is a beautiful album, man. So lucky, yeah. Then the Bad Boy album. Oh, don't go there, man. So, Bugsy Malone, don't go there, man. That is one of the finest albums of all time, man. Don't chat shit, man. Come on. Nah, man. It's a lucky, man. Jack can't fuck with that, man. One of the best albums of all time. Anyway, one of them tracks is called I Get High All the Time. And guess what? 50 Cent, go in the smoke. Go in the smoke. Try to lie. No, I was high because people are smoking rap. Listen, that's not what the album says, man. It's like I get high all the time. I smoke that good shit. That's what it says, man. Because to give me Joe, purple haze, and chocolate, give me a Dutch and a lighter, I'll spark it. That's what he said. He didn't say secondhand smoke. That's why black man, don't let these sinners entice you, man. Your role model should be the men of the ISUPK. These men out there that entice you to sin don't even smoke, man. They don't live the life that they're telling you to live. A lot of these men be snitching and giving up names and so forth, man. 50 Cent, one of his best tunes, man, is they get high all the time. And guess what? 50 Cent don't get high all the time. Don't get high all the time. Black men, listen, we've been played. So are you tired of being played? Are you tired of being played? The oppressor plays us. These influential rappers and leaders, they play us, man. It's time we come to UPK, man. Black man, the life we live in is fake. It's fake. It's false. It's a facade. It ain't real, man. A lot of our leaders been making money off us, man. Man got a tune called "I Get High all the Time." We don't get high. Don't even smoke. Imagine that. You're telling my son to smoke weed, and you don't smoke yourself.
And with 50 Cent, man, he has to tell you he gets high. Why? Because he knows that's what you want, man. He knows if he tells the truth in his raps, you're not going to buy them. This is why you need to realize everyone lies in their songs and tells you what you want to hear, man. This is why you listen to Drake and all of them be talking this nonsense in their songs, because they know it's what you want to hear, man. They're not going to tell you the truth in their songs. This is why when rappers do tell the truth, what happens? They get blackballed, so they have to lie in their songs and tell you to get high. Because if 50 Cent made a song telling you not to smoke, obviously no one would listen to it. So 50 Cent, in order for him to get paid, he has to give you what you want, just lie and make out like he gets high. And with that, I got nothing else to say, but I'll see you on Tuesday, 394 Lodge Road, B18, 5PW, the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. Come on down, man. If you're black or Hispanic, which means you can't come meet.
What's like a dog about both of it, man? I can't believe you didn't put that track. Come on, many men. Now you know what? I'm not gonna blast you, get me, because you might forgot. It's been 10 plus years now. Many men. That were a banger. Heat. That were a banger. Wangster. That were a banger. NYPD were a banger. Oh, come on.
Don't Push Me was a banger. You know what? That song, that one that it made Eminem jump. I don't know why it made him jump in the back as well. What's it called? Nah, the one that made Eminem jump. I think it was the third track of the album. Yeah, that was a banger. That one was. What else? What other bangers was in there? You know what? It was a good album. I'll give it. Which one's that one? Nah, I didn't like that one. What's Up Gangster was hard. He opens up. You know what? The whole album was hard. I'll give it. That will get a 8, 7, 8. You think? I'll give it. Listen, that's a life. Listen, nothing tops All Eyes on Me. Nothing. Because every single that he put out on the album, number one. Tupac ain't got that kind of record. Tupac ain't got that record on his record. Listen, but All Eyes on Me is a way better album. And it's a double album as well. And every tune was a banger. Ambitions is a rider. All About You. I Ain't Mad at You. Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. Picture Me Rolling. Two of America's Most Wanted. Them, a lot of them tunes weren't singles and they never went number one. Every last one of them singles went number one. All right, cool. To Nate Dogg, that was a banger. That's hard. 21 question hard. 21 question hard. Come on, listen. The numbers don't lie. Every last single went platinum. If we check when Tupac was alive, how much copies All Eyes on Me sold and how much Get Rich or Die Trying sold. This is with no social media. All Eyes on Me outsold it. All Eyes on Me outsold it. Get Rich or Die Trying with Diamond. You get me? And this was before social media. Before social media also. Someone online, what's the better album? Tupac's All Eyes on Me or 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying? Because listen, there's no way 50 Cent's album is talking to All Eyes on Me. All Eyes on Me is probably one of the greatest albums. How do you want it to a banger? Casey and told you on the hook. It's a banger. Yeah, but in how long though? All Eyes on Me. Look at like that though, because remember it's different time periods, but different time periods. Nah, but obviously, what are you judging it by? Because that album sold 5 million. 5 million. Nah, like when I say 5 million, I'm talking about like what a month or something, probably less than that. Listen. 50 is not talking to Machiavelli the Don. Come on, 50 is talking to Tupac. Come on. Listen, tell me, 50 in his prime. See, you're forgetting 50 in his prime was the shit. All right, fair enough, the Massacre album was pants. But Get Rich or Die Trying was the shit. Every song's a banger, man. It starts off what? Many. What's the next one? Heat. Bloodhound. Listen, all these tunes are fucking hits, man. It's really great. Listen, I can show you videos of 50 Cent stealing Tupac's lyrics, and you can't show me a video of Tupac stealing 50 Cent's lyrics. Show you a video of 50 Cent. Type in 50 Cent Hail Mary. Listen, he copies his whole Against All Odds verse. 50 Cent. Listen. No, he actually uses lyrics. His whole lyrics. He uses the whole lyrics. There you go. And he never got shot in no studio, so 50 Cent's line. Listen, no one ain't talking to Tupac when it comes to rapping. Then, you know what? Obviously, some fans are younger. some fans are younger and they missed the whole Machiavelli era. But listen, no one ain't talking. All right. Let me ask you the next question: is 50 Cent better than Biggie? Better than Biggie, in my opinion. Nah. Tupac's better than Biggie. Tupac better than Biggie. In my opinion. Alright, cool. That's just humble opinion. Tupac ain't better than Biggie, man. Listen, all I'm saying is, 50 Cent so modern nigga here. 50 Cent in his prime, 50 Cent was shit. Can't lie. You see him now, you feel, oh shit. But if Tupac was on his prime for that. Brenda Got a Baby, Tupac was nobody. Wait. Brenda Got a Baby, Trapped. Juice. Tupac was nobody. There you go. Tupac was only banging when he joined Death Row. There you go. So what you telling me? Nah. Anyway, me talk about all have these arguments to get me. But it's all I ain't saying it's better, but it sold more though. Yeah, but it sold more. You can't deny the numbers are like. I checked total album sold. If you still got about 4 albums, and I bet you it sold more still. See how much records were sold. Everyone knows Tupac is the Michael Jordan of rap. It's the Michael Jackson. When he was alive.
I can't believe we're actually doing this. I can't believe we're actually saying 2%. So how much do you got? How much? How much do you say got 30 mil? How much is 2%? 2% on what? 75. Okay, rest my case. Almost double. Them niggas always sell, man. If you look at Elvis Presley, you probably saw. Look at Elvis, Frank Sinatra. Them niggas sell, man. Look at Bob Marley. They sell. They sell. As soon as you die, you sell. And Tupac got more albums to sell. If you think about 4, Tupac got about 10. What's in this album more? But anyway, we out though. All right, so let me say Frank Sinatra. Sinatra the 100. Tupac. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. You got more fans. They dig us off. Anyway, gotta go back. We'll be here all day just debating the whole shit. We'll be here next week, 9 to 11 on the ends every Friday, man. Shalom.